as the starter a year ago. 8-0 in SEC play. The quick pop to the great tight end. Freshman National Player of the Year.
The thing is, he's so good after the catch.
Now a swing pass. Here's McIntosh. And he has a first down. Those played in the opener in each of the last two seasons, suffered season-ending injuries in each. Out wide it goes for Ladd McConkey. All they can to get their teams ready, but you really don't know until the season starts in earnest. McIntosh bounces off a hit. McIntosh inside the 35. He's taking over as the lead. Georgia going very quickly. McIntosh. Some shaky tackling again for Oregon, but they still. Stetson is 5'11", 190 pounds.
Maybe 5'11".
He shows his mobility right there. Got away from Noah Sewell and then forced to throw it away. And we asked. JT Daniels has transferred to West Virginia. On 3rd and long, Bennett fires. Caught for a first down. Marcus Rosemy-Jackson's on the move, an impressive opening drive.
Nice big lanky receiver, runs a nice route.
Who those men might be. Jackson had 7 catches all of last year. Nice protection, now running out of time, Bennett. And he wisely throws it away.
Good pressure that time. Keon Ware, Hudson, and Oregon guy. They're expecting big things from him. Number 2, he's going to be the guy in the lace pursuit. Started out his career kind of playing tight end, defensive end.
From their own 15-yard line. Design run for Bennett. And he scampers out of bounds at the 16. They converted on 3rd down a moment ago. This is shorter, 3rd and 3. Bennett zings one and a good catch on a ball behind him. A.D. Mitch, the title game against Alabama that gave them the lead.
This is really good work by Stetson Bennett. He's looking right first. He's looking to Bowers. Bowers gets knocked down, so he comes back to the other side of the field.
Ball to the 11, so a gain of 3 for McIntosh. After the fake, in the flat, it is the enormous tight end, Darnell Washington, powering his way out across the 30-35 to the...
He emerged last year as Darnell Washington was injured, missed the first 3 or 4 games. When he came back and gave them another weapon, he is huge.
The best tight end room in America, hard to argue. With Bowers and Washington leading the way. Slant caught.
Back in 3 tight ends, and Fitzpatrick was part of them.
Of course, I don't remember what I had for lunch, so it's not a surprise. Bennett throws wide open. Here's Bowers. Ever by a Bulldog, his 13 touchdown catches, and that was as a freshman.
Well, you saw his strength there because there were 2 Oregon defenders that tried to hold receiver playing tight end.
They knew he was an excellent all-around athlete. After the play fake, another wide open receiver. Ladd McConkey diving for the end zone. He didn't quite get there. Poor tackling by Oregon here and McConkey almost had his 2nd touchdown of this quarter.
Now the execution by Georgia in these opening possessions.
To the line of scrimmage, Bennett under center. He fakes to Milton and walks into the end zone. After the interception.
This is an extra lineman. So they are telling Oregon, we're running this way. Overload your defense that way. And then the beautiful ball fake by Stetson Bennett hides the football. They have no idea on the backside where the ball is. And then he uses his speed to get to the pylon. Formation said we're doing this. Ball fake fooled the defense. And then Bennett's
10. Georgia leading 14-0. From its own 44. Another wide open man in the flat. And who wants to tackle Darnell Washington? There is a flag down. He has a first down. What a wild game. Not a surprise it was competitive. North Carolina was a very narrow favorite in that game. Stetson Bennett all day to throw. Now here comes a hit and a flag thrown on the hit. Bennett hung in there long.
And then at the last minute, after all this time, Justin Flo decided to rush the quarterback. and hit him clearly after the ball was thrown. And A.D. Mitchell, he was just running the clear out route. He was running a deep route, but it took so long, he just kind of came back to the sideline. And
impressive start to the season for the defending national champions. And they come out swinging it. Kenny McIntosh to the 31. Time for the Affleck. We're only going to go to the portal if it's an upgrade. Bennett on the run. Back shoulder throw. And it is. Although all parts are clicking. Bennett given plenty of time. Another wide open man. It's McIntosh and a good tackle by Bennett Williams. Set loss.
The thing that Stetson Bennett is doing so well right now is he's not forcing anything. He had plenty of protection to throw the ball down the field there, but nobody was open. It was good.
Defense has not stopped Georgia. Down by 18. Dan Lanning wants to get the ball back. Try to get into the game before the half. Darnell Washington to catch. He's down a yard. Job, given that he got the Oregon head coaching job in December. Here comes pressure. Bennett, plenty of time to get it off. McIntosh inside the 5.
Stetson found him with the football. See, he gets off the jam. He gets separation. And Bennett accurate with the football as he's been all half.
37-yard gain, longest of the day for either team. Well, no big deal. McIntosh picking right up where they left off. Strange play fake. Bennett, look out. Here comes a posse of Ducks. And it's a touchdown. Even when it looked like Bennett was in trouble, he got loose and McConkey scores again. Out and giving Georgia another chance to convert.
They've got him hemmed in. They got everybody covered, but Stetson Bennett doesn't panic. Buys time, keeps his eyes in the end zone, and finds Ladd McConkey. Look at McConkey. He's wide open right here. He knows. Just stay in the frame. See me. See me. Touchdown, Georgia. Havoc in the face of Stetson Bennett.
We talked about all the Georgia losses on defense, and Oregon suffered some big ones as well. Here's Ladd McConkey. Avon Thibodeau, the great defensive end, who was the number 5 pick in the draft by the New York Giants. One of the great players in school history in Eugene. There's a tackle in the open field by Georgia, briskly on the move again. A minute into the second half. A.D. Mitchell banged out of bounds at the 19-yard. Before they flew here on Thursday, they did not disclose the injury to us, but that's a big loss. Juggling and dropping it is Darnell Washington.
Drop, but Noah Sewell was there to kind of make sure that ball wasn't secured.
You mentioned Alabama loaded, prohibitive favorite to win the national championship. Ohio State talented again. Underhand flip, that's a shovel pass.
Pleased with the way his defense is playing.
And the offense has scored just about every time they touch the ball. Big gainer after big gainer in this one from
81 and 82. They were outstanding. They won the championship Herschel's freshman year.
Stetson Bennett. McConkey was open and the ball's a little bit high.
At LSU. I think he will bring stability and consistency there that they maybe haven't had for a while.
McIntosh again, just another wide open receiver with all kinds of open space to run through. And they go quickly. McIntosh with nobody in green around him again. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. By the first Pac-12 opponent Georgia has played during the Kirby Smart era. And a back shoulder throw and a catch and a touchdown. A.D. Mitchell.
But Gonzalez never knew where the football was, never got his eyes on the ball till too late. Perfect placement by Stetson Bennett. A.D. Mitchell uses that long frame to go up and high point the football for the touchdown.
Community College came back, now a 3-year starter. A guy that's destined to have his name all over this city for the rest of his life. Stetson Bennett was in the game last week, 9 of 10 overall. A little pass across the middle and in stride. It is
at wide receiver. They run very deep.
Fakes the swing, wants to throw it deep. Meeks is open and it's just bare.
Field. And one of the things that he's done an excellent job with his deep ball. And you can see there,
Florida, on this 3rd and 5. Bennett moving the pocket to the sideline, and that's a perfect ball to Marcus Rosemy-Jackson.
What is it about these receivers? He says, I feel like I know what they're going to be doing. You see Rosemy-Jackson saying,
Edwards in the game for the first time on 2nd and 7. Throw right to him, wide open on the swing pass. First down, Georgia inside the 15.
great hands that time out of the backfield.
Georgia was 7 of 7 scoring touchdowns in the red zone last week, and McConkey got a hand. Is back in. Swing it to Kendall, looking for blocking. Patient, gets all the way up to the 5.
It's just so challenging. I mean, look at Darnell Washington. That's basically a tackle that's pulling out in space. 275. I'm going to give him 200.
Gives Georgia a short field at Samford's 41. This is a little toss ahead to McIntosh, and he's got space in front, and he's tripped up down inside the 15-yard line. To Stetson. Back at the 13-yard line. Bennett wants to go the end zone. Bowers can't make the grab.
It's like this before, reminiscent of his catch in the Orange Bowl. Goes up, pirouettes in the air, almost comes down with it. That's 3 times now.
It's been raving about. Bennett looks the other way. Darnell Washington can't make the grab, and if he can't, nobody can.
Here, you're giving him a chance. You throw it at the crossbar. Let him go up and make a play, because he was covered working on an inside route, singled up on the outside. Just such a right tackle for Warren McClendon.
John Edwards, a fake to him. Bennett doesn't like what he sees. He's getting incredible protection, and McConkey gets open inside the 30.
Downfield, you rush 3, get a decent pressure, and Seth Simmer right in the middle. And Stetson Bennett just slides to his right and throws a strike.
Boy, did he. Next play with flags all over the field. He's looking down for Meeks. 2 for Bennett. See if he takes a shot here. Stetson keeps it himself. Taking on defender Seth Simmer, got a hit on him. Rolton again next to Bennett. It's Stetson himself. Touchdown, Georgia.
Tackle in space. So he's on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Watch it come all the way across. Now he's the escort. Seal the end man, quarterback. The inside defender is yours. Get some speed. Make it all the way to the edge. Stetson Bennett showing once again, they covet his ability to make it, kept running.
The Johnny Majors Classic going on up there in Pittsburgh, PA. Dylan Bell makes his first catch as a Georgia Bulldogs, and Bennett's already found 8 different receivers, and he hasn't found Darnell Washington yet. Here's Kearis Jackson out in the free and clear, and he gets a first down and burst yet. There's a sign.
Definitely see it there. Great job by Lad McConkey. He's sticking with it. He got spun all the way around that man.
Milk the play clock here, down inside of 2 seconds. Bennett play action. Doesn't like what he sees. He improv'd against the Ducks last week. It worked. And he makes something out of nothing here to Mac.
But still something. Didn't try to force it downfield. Kind of slid into that rush a little bit. That time Thomas Neville off the edge, and he slid to his left.
Ramble all over the field last week in the Dome, and this week here. Stetson Bennett dumps it off to McIntosh, breaking a tackle, first down.
I know we've mentioned him before. Darnell Washington in pass protection now. He's big and physical coming across that line of scrimmage.
McIntosh has 12 catches already on the season as Jackson Meeks makes another grab. Nice turn and run too, near another first for the Dogs on the doorstep. Fake to Dejan, over the top, touchdown, Dylan Bell. With Dylan Bell's first ever touchdown grab as a Georgia Bulldog.
Laser 4 or 5 times, so he's going to run well in the spring as well. So I think the narrative starts to shift a little bit right now coming out of that week 1 performance. Stetson Bennett is a legitimate pro prospect.
For 18 more.
Right on cue, right? How about a report on Brock Bowers? He's got 1 more year before he's eligible. But you could see what the
30-yard line down to the 26. Bennett back to the air. That's the 11th different receiver he's found today. Fake to McIntosh, and Bowers takes the toss down to the 8 in 2022. This is 2nd and 15 for Stetson. Across the middle, good pass to McIntosh. Down for Stetson, setting up this 3rd and 8. He's patient, throws to the back corner, and Bell runs
in this game. But we've seen a couple in the end zone. Incidentally, that's well defended. Hand up, great job by Fred Flowers of breaking up that would-be pass.
Stetson threw that wide of Kieris Jackson, 3rd down. Last week and today. And on 3rd and 6, he's got all day, and this one's a good one to Kieris inside the 25.
Targeting him. We saw an earlier target. On the previous one, they were just trying to swing it out there to the edge. Bad ball from Ace in the offense.
Jones on the left, Mims on the right. Bennett across the middle, wide open to his big tight end target. Down to the last resort right after the game, which is the first option, as you're saying, in Athens. Stetson drops it, picks it up, throws ahead to McIntosh, and he's short of the...
I'm going there immediately. He was like, yeah, go. And then he made the reservation, so burgers were great.
Bowers got a hand on it, but incomplete. Dejon Edwards is in the backfield on this 3rd and 1 with 10 seconds left. Bennett across the middle to Bowers to the 46-yard line with
to that guy.
Last play of the half. Stetson needs to have a spot to throw it from. Now he chunks it up there. And it's incomplete. Washington and Rosemy Jackson in the first half and came that close to a 21st.
Just about every...
Stands next to Bennett as Stetson surveys the field. Wide open is Darnell Washington. Climb 28 yards.
Downfield throw for Big Darnell. It's a catch in the back half.
His last possession of the game. All day. Nothing open and has to take the sack. Nathan East.
That you've been able to observe over the course of your career and working with national championship winning coaches.
Yeah, so I was blessed as a student to be able to work directly for Coach Fisher and then under Queen. And I think, again, it brings out the best in all of us, even myself.
It's the 12th different receiver Stetson Bennett's found today. Dominic Blaylock on the last play. Marcus Rosemy, Jack Saint. The rise of Stetson Bennett, left to go to a junior college, comes back. He's an all-world player and almost got Oscar dealt the brain. We were wondering about whether today you're playing Samford. Capacity crowd once again. Sellout streak continues.
Yeah, and it's just a testament to the Bulldog Nation. And I want to give a special shout out to our students today. We had a completely full...
Michigan and Alabama, and he's off to a strong start again this year. Tries to dump it off. Looked like kind of a broken play, but it almost was a big play.
Bennett, he wants to throw quick to the left. It's not there, so now he's going to run, and at the last minute tries to make a throw. I think it surprised everyone.
Bennett out of the gun. Kenny McIntosh, the running back. He's been an excellent receiver. Out wide, it's Ladd McConkey trying to get to the first down marker. He did not. Stopped by Marcellus Dial, the cornerback.
Challenge in that regard, but their offensive line very good.
There's a little flip forward to Brock Bowers, the outstanding tight end. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
It goes down as a pass completion, but it's really a run. It's a sweep, getting the ball in the hands of one of your best playmakers, Brock Bowers, with some lead blockers in front.
129 yards per game, but he said a lot of our pass plays are really extensions of the run game, like the previous play.
2 games, but they're going to set it up with perimeter passing.
Kendall Milton is the running back now. He's a second teamer. Wide open, Ladd McConkey. All kinds of running room, and he's out of bounds inside the 20. And
This guy who comes in motion, then he's just going to slip under the offensive line and nobody accounts for him. A bust in the South Carolina defense. They lost track of McConkey, and Stetson Bennett gets him the ball.
march down the field on their first drive. And they're at the South Carolina 43 to start this one. Kenny McIntosh down to the 20.
Poor decision by Spencer Rattler.
Returned at 42 yards, did Starks. Here's Bennett on the run. Out of bounds. Bennett pulls it down and takes off. Stetson Bennett inside the 5, lunging for the pylon.
Job for Stetson Bennett, and one of the hearts of the coaches was his ability to make plays with his feet and his legs. Here's the end of the play. Reaching the ball.
I think he's out of bounds.
I think he stepped out before the ball hit the pylon.
They clearly did. You see the foot is on the line. He's still lunging for the. One of the heroes of the national championship game. His pick 6 against Alabama sealed the win. Pass in the flat is forward and incomplete. Virginia Tech, Shane's mom Cheryl, 2 of the nicest people you would ever meet. Shane is evidence the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Bennett over the middle, caught and powering for extra yardage. Darnell here, 3 in Charlotte. Charlotte only about an hour and a half drive from Columbia. Here's a flea flicker. McIntosh flipped it back to Bennett. McConkey in double coverage, and they throw flags. Nick
was thrown so high, even worried. He thought he was beat, but the ball hung up in the air, and he never saw the ball. And the contact drew the interference flag. You're right, he didn't need to.
Line of scrimmage in college football. Darius Rush was the other cover man. Starting cornerback. Out to the short side to Lad McConkey. Very little breeze at the moment. Betts in the short set. Stetson Bennett the short set, and he finds McConkey.
I mean, this ball is thrown before McConkey gets out of his break. I mean, they're on cue in between 2 defenders.
And they snap it quickly. That's thrown into traffic. There are 2 flags down. The catch made by Marcus Rosemy Jackson, Beach, Florida. 5 receivers spread the formation. Bennett for the back pylon, incomplete. Over the head of
pound target in the red zone.
They go to the other tight end, Brock Bowers.
Wow.
Touchdown! With fortune. Now caught one.
Now another perfect throw, kind of back shoulder, and you see the athleticism of Bowers. First of all, secure the catch. No bobble, all the way to the ground.
96 for Georgia's reporting is 44.
3rd down, along 2. With McIntosh, the running back. Pressure up the middle, and Benson.
Wow.
Stetson Bennett. They are stopped.
When you try to run a screen, you go ahead and invite pressure, but the problem was number 91, Tonka Hemingway, was guarding the screen. So not only was the quarterback pressured, there was no place to throw the screen, and had to kind of throw it away.
The record, 8 on defense, 5 of those in the first round. And here they are, dominating the competition through the first 3 games. Brock Bowers.
Running back skills after he gets his hands on the football. They're finding ways to get him the ball in space. Great block by his fellow tight end Darnell Washington out in front of that.
Georgia in no hurry. They have plenty of time to go down the field with all 3 timeouts. Bennett on target, first down.
They kept the back in. Blaylock was in the slot running the deep over route. And Stetson Bennett accurate with the football.
Blaylock's battled some injuries during his time in Athens. Missed all of. After the fake toss, Bennett got it off to Bowers for a first down.
After the bootleg fake. Watch how long it takes him. Sells the fake. Now when he gets it, there's somebody right there. And he has to instinctively get rid of the ball. And he throws it to the right guy. Brock Bowers, excellent hands, reaches back behind him with one.
And they're on the move again. They still haven't given up a touchdown this season with under a minute to go in the first half. Bennett all day. He got away from the rushing Gilbert Edmond. Finally had to throw it and threw it away. Gamecocks blitz, single coverage, and it is Patrick Nix, the former Auburn quarterback and dad of Bo.
Yeah, really nice play by Marcellus Dial. I mean, he was right in there, kind of got his hands in there and ripped the ball away. Read the quarterback's or the wide receiver's eyes, and then got his hand in there and made a nice play.
Well, another thing the South Carolina coaches state, and that is the only takeaway by this Gamecock defense that led the conference last year with 24. Single coverage again.
Number 96
Smith
for Georgia is reporting his 44. Fourth down.
Shane Beamer and his staff starting to do better in recruiting. You need these kind of guys to compete with the.
A depleted defense loses another right now, and right to the work is Stetson Bennett.
Brock Bowers after the play fake, showing his great athleticism. He's going to take it all the way for his third touchdown of the game.
He is player 44.
Gibson is the deep safety, right down the middle. Get the ball to Bowers, and Bowers' athleticism does the rest.
Worry not in the game. Stetson Bennett on 1st and 10. Sidesteps the rush of Sherrod Green and dumps it short. Nice catch by Milton. 11-1 last season. The only loss was to Alabama in the SEC title game. There's another man running wide open. Kendall Milton tripped up, or that might have been a touchdown there today.
Again, these plays right in here, they get lost where the ball, nobody accounts for the back coming out of the backfield. The tight end is wide open, the back is open.
National championship game against the Tide. Now he shows his running skills and weaves into the end zone. Not sure.
And this was the biggest difference between he and JT Daniels, was his ability to make plays with his feet. Just eludes a defender right there at the point of attack. Very quick feet. He's got good speed.
73% of his passes so far on the year, and he's going to throw one here on the first play. He wants to go deep to McConkey, trying for separation, and he can't make the grab.
You mentioned coming into the game, you know, what would you want to do better so far? Because we talk about the offensive proficiency, deep shots. Wants to hit more deep shots. Had one there. McConkey just incapable.
Last week against the Gamecocks, did get one in that game. Hasn't run it with his tailbacks yet, and he throws behind his intended receiver, big Darnell Washington.
Coming in, Dylan Bell with the late hit.
Fake to McIntosh, and Bennett will keep himself. A lot of design quarterback runs as he takes a...
Yeah, Georgia quick over the ball. Big Darnell Washington to the left.
And they dump it off to Bowers for an easy pitch and catch, first down. And
heavy-handed up front. Everybody's leaning on their hands, and you're thinking, man, here comes the run. No, there's an easy access throw just outside to Brock Bowers.
15-yard completion. Bennett now will dump it to McIntosh, and he's so good at this, but a nice shoestring tackle.
Well-executed screen that time. Offensive line got out in front and escorted. Great tackle by Johns.
And Bennett down the field. This is underthrown, and it's picked off at the 5-yard line.
Depp. However, he gets beaten across his face late in the route. So see him working back towards the middle, and he just doesn't locate where the football is. Great job working back to the football by Montre Miller. Rosemary Jack Saint did not have a feel for where this ball was. And now we've seen 2 turnovers by Georgia early in this game. One to him.
Kendall's out, Kenny's in. Stetson throws, and he throws a bit behind in the SEC top 3 in the country. Converting on this play, and they'll do it again as Bennett puts his foot in the dirt, and he gives himself up inside the 40. Now he lost the ball, but he was...
QB run. This isn't a scramble. He sells it really well, holds it. Linemen and backs get downfield, are able to get some blocks. And QB draw last week as well versus South Carolina.
Marvin Pierre is down for Kent State.
So what they're doing with the passing game, a lot of quick passes.
Fake the flip and then throw it out to McIntosh, and McIntosh gets down. Offensive coordinator with several different teams. Empty backfield here. Quick throw to McConkey, and Ladd gets ahead inside the
players.
Dejon Edwards, third different tailback we've seen in the game, is in the backfield. Throw across the middle, and again, a throw behind the intended target. Dylan Bennett.
True freshman out there. Georgia feeling the absence of A.D. Mitchell in that regard. And yeah, ball.
Georgia needs to get to the 17 to move the chains. Bennett is going to throw, and this is a good ball to McConkey for a first down. Stetson, the pocket's collapsing. He waited too long, and C.J. Webb.
Great job up front by Kent State. Ended up having Kenny McIntosh tripped in protection. Tate Ratledge got beat on the edge. Inside. Stetson Bennett nowhere to go with that football.
Dogs, Aggies.
You know what? I think it's going to be a battle. It seems like with that series, you just never know what's going to happen, but I got to go with Arkansas. I think they're the hot team right now.
Or if they're truly going to run a play, they are, and Bennett sticks his head in there, and it looks like he got enough.
Second effort push. Initially, though, there was not a surge to where he could just kind of step play right. Quarterbacks screw this up all the time. They want to run up there almost immediately in that second.
ABC today. Stetson Bennett dumps it off, and it's complete to Bowers inside the 40, but my hesitation was because of a
Brock Bowers. Both guards get out. Willick and Truss, and watch 73 ends up with a hold.
Number 73.
Edwards stands next to Bennett on a 1st and 20. Stetson throws a bullet, and it's caught right near the marker. Down.
Stetson Bennett really fits this ball into a window. I mean, not between just the defenders, but also the umpire. The offseason makes it all the more difficult from a catch radius standpoint.
McConkey looking for a block, and he fumbles the football. And it's Kent State.
Covered by the defense. First down.
Oh, yeah. Pierre strips it and recovers it.
Great job by Marvin Pierre. Got his hand right on the football. McConkey's got the ball in his outside arm. He never looked like he had his hand over the point of that ball.
Turned it over 3 times in the first half. 2 turnovers by Ladd McConkey, an interception by Stetson Bennett. He'll go deep again. He's got McConkey, and he can't get it. Just out.
Has repeatedly tried to stretch the field today. Twice to Ladd McConkey, and with similar results. Both catchable balls, neither of which result. It's been a long first half for 84.
2nd and 10 for Bennett. And he finds a soft spot in the defense to Big O, Darnell Washington. At Sanford Stadium, this bizarre first half. That is pass interference. Marcus Rosemy-Jackson.
In the game right now.
Ball never hit the ground. It hit his on the last series, which culminated in another Bowers touchdown. Bennett goes to the air, and this is caught by Kenny McIntosh.
Ate a good bit of that second quarter clock.
They don't want Kent State to get the ball back, and now it's dumped off to McIntosh underneath, and he's up to the 4th.
Second field goal made.
Bennett swings it out, and it's a first down grab by Dominic Blaylock, who started to come on after a kick. And again, it's Edwards out of the backfield, just dinking and dunking down the field. Bennett to Rosemy-Jackson for 14 yards. Already, Bennett's found 9 different receivers today. This is the 10th play of the drive. Bowers, another terrific.
To extend. Great body control, and then able to do that with that shoulder harness. I don't know that folks can appreciate, unless you've ever had to wear one of those things, just how difficult it is to get your arms up and elevate. He does it repeatedly and routinely.
It's just it does, and now Bennett will take off, and there's a flag down as he dives for the end zone short. Last couple of plays, totally out of sorts. Let's see if Stench, if he got in. All you have to do is get it across that white line, and with that judge looking straight down the line, he had the best view of it.
Had a very similar cut last week versus South Carolina. And was able to find the end zone this time.
Yards with 169 today. Bennett throws to McConkey, and he makes a great grab. Just like
it was anomalous for Ladd McConkey. He might have gotten away with a shove, and by might have.
This is a 3rd and 5. Bennett, one-on-one ball, but it's over Rosemy-Jacksaint's head. Stetson Bennett slings it out to Ladd McConkey, and McConkey stays on his feet inside the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 21. He has 31 yards rushing today. Milton comes in. Bennett fakes to him, throws behind Darnell Washington, who makes the catch. Bennett on 2nd and 22. Time to throw, and completes it to the original line of scrimmage. Bennett, clean pocket into the hands of Bowers.
Brock Bowers gets his hands on a ball. There's no question that
96 is 44 for
Richardson was draped all over him. We've seen a couple of calls though. You know, Ladd McConkey with a push off earlier. Flag didn't come out.
Work at his own 25-yard line. Facing pressure, had to get rid of it, and Kenny McIntosh wasn't ready. That's because Caleb Johns was in the backfield. Bennett dumps it off again. It's McIntosh up to the 29-yard line. It'll be %. They're at 50% today. Bennett's got time and slings it for a first down past the 40 to the 41.
Got a couple of looks today. Just sits down. It's a great job showing his quarterback his hands.
He was laboring to get up there. They throw to him. He makes the catch down at the 26. Let's watch him get up here. Down here as they're back in the red zone. Kicking too many field goals, Kirby Smart says. This is McConkey, who gets lassoed down at the 10.
Flowed out, Bowers to the left of the formation.
They throw it that way instead to Edwards, and Edwards tries to reach in, and he's short. Marvin.
Fantastic, in fact. You've got Darnell Washington over there, big bodies. Bowers blocks down from the inside, from the core of the defense, and Pierre.
Kenny McIntosh is the tailback. Bennett to the slant, little bit behind and incomplete. 3rd down, 14 for Georgia. Pressure coming up the middle. Bennett, pressure, sidesteps it, gets one man in the air and goes down. And Missouri with a big.
They have 2 really good defensive ends. Trajan Jeffcoat, Isaiah McGuire, both of them right there in the backfield, getting pressure on Stetson Bennett and able to.
7. Bennett takes advantage of the time, but it's a drop. It's Ladd. It's about focus with him, and that's been the teaching point.
Yeah, really good concept here, and Stetson does a great job with some stuff around his legs there of delivering that ball. I'll tell you what, sometimes as a receiver, it's just all mental. It's between the ears. Everybody.
Kendall Milton, play action. Bennett on it. Dive. And a Georgia first down. That's big. Bennett. Incomplete. Rosemy-Jacksaint.
Coverage for them to be able to work in space.
Bennett takes off with it. And that will leave 3rd and medium for Stetson.
All right, get us out of this. We've seen you do it.
On the wheel route. Too strong. Aiming for Dominic Blaylock, who thought he. Bennett, complete. And they do this time with Rosemy-Jacksaint. Bennett had that one slip out of his hand. It was a forward pass, even though Missouri tried. I mean, that's like something you see on a blooper reel. It just fell right out.
Yeah, and I tell you what, quarterbacks that have a strong.
Anyway, but it was an incomplete forward pass. Bennett. And there's Bowers for the first time. really interesting. On 3rd and 2. Ball on the ground. Missouri finds it. Another Georgia mistake. And the time
on the line of scrimmage, right here coming off the edge. At the last second, he wants to pull it, right? Because that's a pull read for the quarterback. Problem is, the running back, as soon as you put it in his gut, he's going to take it. You have to be very firm. And see, at the last minute, Stetson tries to pull it and run with it. It's already on the hip of the back. They're caught between who's going to take it. And that's when fumbles occur. As a quarterback, you have to make a quick, decisive.
Bennett, incomplete. A little high for Kenny McIntosh. How's play clock at 1. Tigers trying to bring pressure. And a fantastic grab for a Georgia first down by
hands from the veteran. The junior Blaylock, who has an injury-riddled career, coming up with a huge catch here. This is a tough one as a quarterback because it's a straight stem, so you're throwing to the left, but Blaylock.
Bennett keeps it, unloads. Here's the best tight end in the country, Brock Bowers. Pressure from the edge. Bennett tries to shovel it. And that is incomplete.
Little slip screen here. Another little hide route like we saw from Missouri to Bowers.
Tried to go. Bennett just 5 of 12 through the air. Here's a shot. And too strong for Darnell Washington. Everybody's coming, and that is knocked away at the end.
And right in the middle, zero nose, just bulldozer. It's going to make your quarterback pass.
Here's McConkey. Here's showing corner blitz.
Get man coverage here.
Only bring 4. Bennett has to run, and on the run, converts for a first down. That's Dylan.
Stetson Bennett dangerous. It's what he can do with his legs when the pocket starts to break down. And this throw, this is ridiculous. Moving to his left as over an underneath defender does it perfectly.
Bennett again finding his rhythm. That's good for a first down to
keep him change. Capitalize on it.
Tigers bring 4 that time. A little bit high, but hauled in. It's Bowers sneaks out. Bennett going the other way, and nobody is there. He wanted Edward. Bennett looks left, goes to the seam, knocked down. Fantastic play by Abrams Drain.
Pull underneath defenders and a stop route by Rosemary Jack Saint. And Abrams Drain did a great job.
Lane Walker's snapper, and they're going to fake it. Bennett, the holder, will take off, and Georgia picks up the first down.
Huge. And it's just blocked like a run play on the right side. The right guard blocks down, seals it. Kick out on the outside. That kicker is trying to pull one defender.
Play clock at 2. Bennett trying to find Bowers.
And he said, no. The greatest thing about Brock Bowers is I always know he's going to be where I expect him to be. I never.
Seconds left in the half. Bennett reverses field. They'll pump fake to buy time, and he'll send it to the track.
It's a little corner route by the inside receiver. Ladd McConkey's on what we call a return route. Works in and back out, and yeah, you didn't want him to return on that one.
Tigers sent in the house. Bennett has to flick to get rid of it. He was pressured big time.
I don't love the sprint left twice in a row. You don't have a great angle. Martez Manuel obviously comes through almost scotch-free and makes that play.
Josh is the running back. Bennett gets to him out of the backfield, but can't. Another miss.
See Broderick Jones right there working on Isaiah McGuire. High throws by Stetson.
Taking advantage of the stature. Now looking for a screen. This is Bowers, and he punishes a couple of defenders to take it down to the 16.
15-yard line. the many ways they get Bowers the ball in space. I mean, it's just
Washington in the game at tight end with Bowers on the sideline. Play action. Bennett stands tall but leaves it high, trying to find McConkey. Complete to the edge, and that's good for the first down. McConkey cuts.
And Bennett, they're going to have Lad McConkey in tight, which creates a ton of space on the outside. I love those condensed sets for that reason. Stetson was in rhythm here, got on top of the ball and ripped it. On side of the ball as opposed to being under it like a U shape. Occasionally when he misses high, he's underneath the football.
Able to come to the near side, and another catch for Dylan Bell tonight. That one. Bennett looking for Bowers. Bowers trying to win a one-on-one, and he gets taken down after a gain of only 2.
Full backside, running back on a linebacker, and that was the pressure that Stetson felt.
And now McIntosh on the swing. And he's got another Georgia first down. Pick up a quickly to the wide receiver McConkey, and he takes it for a first down. 13th play of the drive for the Dogs. Pressure coming up the middle. Incomplete, and a flag coming.
Same thing here. You got a wheel route on the outside, a return route on the inside, and just it's the offhand, it's the right hand.
Play action. Bennett lets it go, and that is high and incomplete. Looked like Harris Jackson was. Bennett pressured. Can't escape, and it goes down.
Linebacker here, Tyron Hopper, is going to come through on a little stunt. You see the interior defensive lineman crossing the center's face to try to pull him and another offensive lineman away.
Second foul penalty on Columbia's Martez Manuel, and it takes Georgia past midfield. Bennett down the sideline, flag on the play, caught by Darnell Washington, and he tried to go high.
So Bowers selling flat and working on the wheel route. And that's a big SEC linebacker in Tyron Hopper that he makes look like a DB. And also, that man's 285 pounds, and he's trying to hurdle people.
Pressure, Bennett got rid of it, a little bit late behind, and
he's hot here. He's got no one to block there, so you got to get rid of the fake. You don't have time to do the fake. You got to just catch it and get it to your sight adjust, your hot route, which is Darnell Washington there at the top of the screen right away. The fake slows you down there.
Bennett with a bullet wide and another incomplete pass. Just 3 of 10 on third down. To the screen. Blaylock. It's taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Just got twisted, but hey, adrenaline will kick in here in the fourth quarter. He'll be ready to go.
Blitz from the edge. Bennett looking for Bowers, and he left it short. And he got drilled.
Yeah, it's Tyron Hopper again coming off the edge. This is just one of those 5-man pressures. He's over the slot receiver, walks down the line of scrimmage right before the snap, and unaccounted.
Zoo brings 5. And an incomplete, just a hair behind Kier.
Try to push the pocket. We know that there may be a way to affect some of the throws. And then obviously you're going to have your overhang.
Pressure cost him 2 plays ago. Now 2nd and 10. Bennett complete on a tumbling catch by Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint. A pickup of 15 after 3 quarters. Bennett down the field. Darnell Washington got the ball, and he delivered the hit.
Just another one of those real wheel routes. Georgia's really like the map.
Edwards is in the backfield.
It's a pass set, though.
We'll do that, looking for a screen. McConkey held short of the first down. It's a Tigers bring pressure. Bennett over the middle, complete for a first down. Rosemy-Jacksaint. 4-man rush. Bennett has time. Caught. at the 11-yard line. And a first down. It's Dominic Blake.
A great pocket here for Stetson Bennett. Pressure comes a little bit to his right late. Really good anticipation on the dig so far tonight.
Swing pass Edwards. And Martez Manuel with the front of him tonight. He was a Missouri fan after moving here from Los Angeles, and he was able to fight off a great blocker in Brock Bowers.
And a mismatch matched up right now on a corner.
And there he is. Catch made, and he is down to the goal line. Just
formation on 2nd down and 7. Stetson Bennett with quick toss, and it's in and out of the hands of Bowers, incomplete. It'll be for the Bulldogs on 3rd down and 7. Bennett, pressure's coming, steps up in the pocket, loops it to McConkey, and McConkey shy of the first down. Rosemy Jack-Saint is on the near side wearing number 1. Bennett throws to his left from McConkey, and McConkey's got a first down to the 4.
Looking for a wheel route out of the front side. He doesn't get it. He comes all the way back to the other side, finds his pal, Lad McConkey, and
inside the 45-yard line. Quick toss to McIntosh. He grabs it out of the air, but then he's met immediately. Oh, that is excellent.
So quick from the gun. You can see he didn't have the laces here. He's just trying to catch the ball and throw it. It's like a hot potato, and you can see how it wobbles in the air. And this is a great job by McIntosh making the play in traffic.
Yeah, Marcus Bragg, Garrison Hurst on that list. Bowie's on that list. They throw it to him again. McIntosh, nothing there. A fault on the block. On 3rd down, Bennett has plenty of time, zips it to his left, and it's incomplete.
On the last 3rd down to stop the drive. Here he goes up and gets the ball away from Bowers. Outstanding 3rd down defense, which we said they were playing in the last 2 games.
Bennett. And there's the big old tight end, Darnell Washington. He is a load. And he gets close to it.
He's been in school.
Yes.
That rule has changed while he's been in school.
3rd down and 15.
3 down.
Bennett toward the end zone, and it's incomplete. And it looked like Auburn did jump.
Kind of coming up, and there's the quarterback realizing it.
3rd down and 10. Kaufman is shuttled away. Bennett throws low, and that's because Hall was there.
Great job of maneuvering in the pocket, but he's got a guy coming across. You can see him right there, and he just doesn't get it. Just doesn't get it done.
The 22, quick toss.
There's the reason.
Yep.
A run play called, but you see them giving that kind of ground. You saw what happened when he tried to throw quick from the gun. He couldn't get the laces. So get under center, and you get the ball to your receiver there. Roseme's amnesia.
Oh, yeah.
Forget and go do it again.
3rd down and 3. Out of the backfield, it's McIntosh, and McIntosh knocked out of bounds by Derek Hall. I think he's short again. But Lesney's long for his career is 53 yards. That was a few years ago. Bennett looking to throw, looking long, far side of the field, has Bowers, and he overthrew him.
Get a guy this wide open. You can see Bowers at the top of your screen. He's going to run what we call a slot fade. When you get the guy this wide open, you just got to put a little more air underneath the ball, Tom.
Oh, yeah, he broke free. Little crisscross. Last year and thought, he's got some pretty good moves. On 2nd down and 10. He'll throw to the middle of the field. He throws it up for Bowers, deflected, incomplete. He did tell us that
this guy can make it. You can see him right here. He's running right down the middle of the field, and what he's going to try to do is throw it to his back shoulder. But this is beautifully covered by Auburn, and as good as Brock Bowers is, he can't come down with that one.
Yep.
What was interesting is that Todd Monken said he's a better running back than he is a receiver.
Yeah. 4th down. Bennett looking to throw again. Comes to the near side of the field. His pass is caught. Blaylock. Nope, they say incomplete. He had it.
I think the officials are right on this one. But interesting on a clock drive that you go down the field 3 straight downs. That right foot might have touched in.
I don't know if he had control.
Oh, he didn't have control.
No.
3 straight chunk throws. Usually clock drives are best started with a rhythm throw, something underneath just to get the thing.
Bennett drops back to pass. Sets up in the pocket. It's collapsing. And he's wrapped up and taken down. He lost the football. Auburn reaches.
And this is just a fantastic job by Jeff Smedding's defense, corralling the quarterback, keeping him in the pocket. Watch this strip right here, coming from behind, punching the ball out. Kobe Wooden.
Robinson, the freshman from Canton, Mississippi. It'll be first down for the 19-yard line. Bennett off the play fake. They like to have him roll, and they get it to Darnell Washington, and the big tight end rumbles. Tough matchup.
These kind of moving the pocket throws are how you get your offense rhythm, especially when you're blessed with these.
Heck, he probably sees how Bowers has evolved. Bowers in motion. Quick toss to McConkey. Has Bowers blocking. McConkey can't slip both tackles. Thrown out of bounds.
The whole offense to Stetson Bennett. This is what we call an RPO. You had a counter running play inside gap scheme, and
Bennett takes the low snap, and he throws to the near side. There's a flag. McConkey has it, and he's out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
You can see he's going to look down to his left. This is what we call levels. You're going to take somebody off the top and then run somebody to the corner. And he's looking out there, and he just lays it to the grass where McConkey will run there.
McConkey in motion. They pitch it to him. McConkey, this is a pass play, and he's going to get a first down. And they do this so well.
You're going to see McConkey, and he just flips it to him, and that, as you just said, Tom, is a pass. You can see people out there. It's just these are the key as they go tempo here.
Yeah, Bennett throws to the middle of the field, incomplete. He led his receiver a little bit too much. So does Rosemy Jack Saint. Bennett to throw again. Nope, he's going to run it. This is what he does well also. And he falls forward inside the 20. They'll mark him.
Playing in his 5th year. He's looking down the field. He's going to fall his back. But now, most importantly.
Got too close to Uga. And there's Bowers with the reception. And Bowers powers his way to the 40. First reception of the day.
He got a little misdirection. He's going to come over there. And what do you want to do?
Down. Empty backfield for Bennett. He has time. He's going long. He has McConkey, and a diving attempt. He couldn't reel it in. He was.
Bennett, that ball was up in the air. Gave Ladd plenty of time to gauge where it would be. I think McConkey wants this one again. When you're making that catch, Tom, you have to see your hands and the ball. If the ball gets past.
Could you have switched to wide receiver if they asked you to do it? He said, maybe, but I'd rather be a safety. He gets that one off, and they get a few yards back, but it's going to be. This team has 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Bennett, keep it himself, runs it right up the middle. Bennett inside Auburn territory. Bennett inside 25. He may be able to go inside the 5. Touchdown, Georgia!
Oh, my. Rags
To Richton program history. 64 yards for Stetson Bennett.
The walk-on wasn't walking there. He was running.
Big time.
Holy
previous Auburn-Georgia matchup, so they understood how important this rivalry was. Bennett on first down, throws to the middle, pass is complete. Blaylock has it, and Blaylock.
Absolutely. Now, we just saw poor Robbie Ashford looking at the rush. You can see a guy who's experienced in Stetson Bennett. He can sit in there, he can climb, he keeps his eyes down.
Bennett steps up, throws, and it's complete. Bowers. And Bowers dives forward.
And is able to beat a DB one-on-one, saying something.
Yeah, gain of 12. They loft it toward the end zone for McConkey. And there's a flag in. Clock will wind under 9 minutes to play as this play evolves. Bennett off the play fake, throws to the near sideline. Pass is complete. Nope, incomplete. The catch was made by Meeks.
Great play getting him out of bounds before his feet come down. We'll see.
Yep.
Looks like that right foot's close to the being in bounds, but that's a great play by the defender.
On third down, dealt is with the reception for a first down. First down for the 48. He's in motion. Quick toss near side. It's complete to Meeks.
But they grow them fast here in Athens.
Edwards in the backfield. Bennett rolls the pocket, dumps it off to Edwards. Edwards breaks one tackle. And gets it then. They used to have the greatest breakfast sandwiches to go along with the greatest sandwiches overall. The pass is complete to the outside.
Okay, here's another. You're going to see the guy coming off the edge, and then he just pulls the ball out, throws it to the receiver who does what we call a now, goes to where the vacated, meeting somebody. And when you come out of the locker room and have 2 catches, and everybody's talking about watching you play, it's a blast for everybody involved.
And there, Delp again, lined up on the left side. Second down and 5. Bennett tried to go to the middle of the field for Delp, and he heard some.
You know, he got a lot of hits last week. He got you wonder how much practice time he got this week. You can feel him kind of flinching with the film.
Pressure's coming on third down. He'll step up, dumps it off underneath Edwards, and Edwards bounces inside the 10, the 5, toward the goal line. He's in. There is a flag.
You can see him right here. He ends up getting caught, and that's easy for the referee to see.
Yeah.
You can see Edwards coming inside of the man-to-man defender. And
part of today's game, Auburn with 10 penalties. Bennett has Delp wide open. He's got a first down, so he got the yards back.
And I'm telling you, he looks like a reincarnation of number 19, Brock Bowers. Holy smokes. Just a beautiful athlete, running a little corner route.
Still out at wide receiver. He's not playing today. Here's that toss ahead to Bowers. He's been so good with this play the last couple of
ball so many different ways.
Bennett across zone last week against Auburn. He's standing next to Bennett. Stetson on a design quarterback keeper. Look at how shifty he is. First down, Georgia, near the.
Stetson Bennett as a dual threat quarterback. This is a draw all the way. Great job getting upfield by the offensive front. Getting
the 10th play of the drive for Bennett at the 11. It's McIntosh going to the top of your screen. That's where Bennett will throw it. McIntosh makes a move. Touchdown, Georgia. It's about to get decided on who will get back to Atlanta. Bennett roaming in the pocket, and a nice ball to Dylan Bell, the true freshman, and he gets loose. They miss the tackle, and Bell's still free, and he's gone. 66 yards. Where here?
Somebody did. Didn't slow him down, though. He kind of double clutches the catch. Secures it. Is he down anywhere? I don't know. That right elbow. Was that right elbow down by Dylan Bell? We did not hear a whistle.
A hush has fallen over Athens suddenly on the 2nd and 9. And there's Brock Bowers. And the pass goes to Dylan Bell, and Bell is in Phillies. Braves need some runs right now. Stetson Bennett wants another touchdown right now. Looks down the field, throws a bullet to Rosemy Jack Saint.
Over the middle.
22-yard pickup as Georgia goes quick. Now it's McConkey. And Ladd gets down to the
passing place.
2nd and call it 4, and that's a back shoulder ball. Somehow Bowers
already got 3 interceptions on the year. It's underneath this pass. What's number 43? He's actually turned around just enough. And as good pass catchers as they are, they're weapons as rushers as well.
On a 2nd down pass, it's a 1st down completion to play. Robinson came in, and now it's McIntosh. It's play action. And Bennett dumps it off to Kinney. Staying on his feet past midfield. And he gets about.
McIntosh, just such an excellent receiver. You see that, as you mentioned, to check it down, get it to him in space, make some guys miss. Great.
He is feeling it. 11 in a row as McConkey makes the grab. Another first history.
See Bennett working on the fake there initially, and gets it out to one of his favorite targets.
Dejon Edwards comes in. Bennett fakes it to him, throws off the back foot. He's got a wide open receiver, and it's caught inside the 20 by Dom.
It's over. They run heavy play action, and Georgia lucky they don't get a holding call. Looked like he tugged Elijah McAllister pretty obviously.
You want if you're Clark Lee. His Dogs are back on offense, and Bennett finds a wide open Darnell Washington. Look at Darnell Washington roll down the sideline. Big O.
Is Georgia playing with a youth-sized football? Watch Darnell Washington just go up and just stab this ball. Doesn't even bother with his left hand. Never even had to secure it.
Bennett has a menu of options with plenty of time. He'll be flushed out, keep it himself, and run into Vanderbilt territory down near the 45 Jets against Auburn.
A smart play, right? So look, you fake like you're going to spin it out there to McIntosh. The idea is to see if you could get that secondary to trigger upfield. Didn't like what he had downfield, so just had McIntosh turn here.
Bennett, another completion to McConkey. McConkey's free, and he's tripped up inside the 25 by Jalen Mahoney.
A ball to Lad McConkey. Quick play fake. Not even sure that Stetson Bennett has time to get the laces on these throws. He catches it. He's on a play fake almost immediately, and McConkey able to.
Bennett pumps, throws, end zone, over Bauer's head. He had completed 14 in a row before that last play. Now he takes off again. Jealous. McIntosh stands next to Bennett. Stetson plenty of time. And another catch made by Bell. Down to the 10. Perfect 3 of 3 so far today, trying to make it 4 of 4. And it is going to be a loss of 3 as Bowers was sniffed, sending a text to Bobo as we speak. Bennett, good ball, and it's another touchdown pass, this time to Dominic Blaylock.
Back from injury, some targets last week. Great shot from the pylon cam. That ball placement, nice concentration by Blaylock. Georgia finds themselves
buying in even more.
Stetson was talking about that too, as this ball is deflected. Good job each week.
No question. And he talked about the urgency that they had. C.J. Taylor, great job getting a hand on this football.
Bennett down the field to McConkey, and then
watch as he comes down on his left foot. See, almost favored it almost immediately.
Games. You think about the productivity he's had with Bennett. And with Mitchell out, that's the last thing you want to see. 2nd and 6. It's big Darnell Washington, who suddenly has become
exaggerated. Nice protection once again for Georgia. Of course, it ends up being about what, 3 common.
Is because I'm sure they've had an eye on that. Philly's just eliminated the Atlanta Braves. 2nd and 7. Rosemy Jack Saint inside the 10, down to the 9.
Commodores able to get numbers out there to the boundary. Jack Saint trying to get outside. You see there's Mahoney.
Or our statistician, our spotter, is quite the band of family we have roaming all through these places. Bennett, oh, it's deflected. Good play there in the
downfield. Great job getting right up in this passing lane, gets his hands up. It's Arian Smith trying to get the ball.
Darnell Washington has become
Baby Chubb. He did add that since the fan base seems to love the baby part, maybe they'll start calling him Baby Chubb instead.
Bennett, great pressure.
Orgy comes in. This is just a Mike Will cross stalk, so you're twisting your 2 inside backers. This is
2nd and 18. Bennett down the field, squeeze that in there.
Watch his left hand come out and snag this ball. That's pretty impressive. I mean, the right arm couldn't even get through until later. What they're looking at is seeing if he has firm control before he goes out of bounds. Anthony Orgy's got his hand in there. Yeah.
Javon Curse, Jadeveon Clowney, this guy might be more impressive than them. Bennett, again, that offensive line breaks down and
he ends up stepping up. Nate Clifton to pressure him upfield, and Broderick Jones, they're late. Boy, a feature back in this offense.
Robinson was terrific last week. Bennett almost had it picked.
The middle of the defensive front, along with Anthony Orji.
This is where Stetson has shined today, but he's running for his life, and he's not going to get there.
It's an ugly shot that he takes. He's looking to throw late.
96, now wearing 44.
35-yard attempt for Podlesny.
Big difference. Yep. Second down and 5. They fake the toss sweep and come back the other way. Bowers caught it twice, and he's still running. First down, Georgia.
But he didn't need to be a great athlete on this one. He just ran across the 40. He had to catch it twice. There's one. 3.
Might have been 3.
Yeah, a couple bobbles.
Just had to find the handle. Marcus Rosamie Jackson injured. A little dinged up. Back down the middle, Darnell Washington still taking Gators with him to the 2-yard
spot. And then he just goes out, little 8-yard pass, nothing to it. The guy's 6'7", how can you miss him, right?
You don't want to be trying to bring sideline. Their 4th offensive possession of the game. Stetson Bennett going to go deep near sideline. Got it. I thought Georgia had it.
I thought
right there.
He comes down with it. Before he got down, I think it was ripped away on the play. What a play.
Great defensive play. Concentration. Perez Johnson.
Did he have it before he came down, or was it ripped out? Wow, what a play this is.
That was Jadarius Perkins.
It was.
Pardon.
He's got it. He's got it. Does he come down? Boy, it's close, isn't it?
Dominate
for this Gator defense.
First down from the 17. Bennett pump fakes one way and lofts it for Washington. Man. And he short arm.
They faked the quick screen. First down call. Nice action by the quarterback. Got him wide open. Puts it right on him. Man. 6'7".
In by Ladarius Perkins. Quick slant. And close to a first down. Kearis Jackson might have it.
From there, a national championship quarterback.
And 29 touchdown passes last year. This one's knocked up. Bowers tips it to himself, and he'll score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Same thing, the wheel route. The wheel route that was so good to Florida.
Wow. That went off about every body part of both those guys. Yeah. Bowers finally got it.
Ness, and if Bernie turns around and uses 2 hands, he can.
-5 rushing yards for the Gators. Here's the throw out in the flat to McIntosh, going nowhere. That'll lose yardage.
They'll come after him.
And they will. Bennett, the guy right in his face and had it swatted down. He was trying.
Florida defense, 3-man line, but they bring the house. They bring 5 different players, and the ball would have got through. I think he still would have been tough. They didn't get out of the half last year.
Bennett stops and fires in and out of the hands of
McConkey slows down, turns around and drops it.
Hit him right between the 8 and the 4 line quickly. Moving McIntosh.
No, they're not gonna.
And now they move Bowers. They're moving everybody, but Florida's not giving in.
Oh,
Bennett, first down.
He did it on purpose, too. Flea flicker.
And flea flicker. Bennett loads, fires, incomplete. McConkey the intent.
That's 2 guys right here. Read your keys. If somebody goes out, stay with them. They both do. Nice job. Receiver broke after the ball.
Today, they'll send him in motion. Bennett goes short to Darnell Washington. Upperclassman. Bennett, flush from the pocket, gets rid of this and throws it to the Florida sideline. Brock Bowers in motion on 2nd and 10. They're going to flare it out to him, and he took a whack and incomplete.
Bauer, he sees the linebacker, he knows he's out there, and he tries to reach over and say, he couldn't do it, could he?
No. One of the few things he can't do is quite stretch those arms out.
Not with a linebacker. This is not basketball.
Bennett throws. Almost a one-handed catch.
He laid out, got one paw on it.
Good coverage that time, though. Marshall right in phase, had to be perfect. It was a good throw, but that's what happens. You get in.
He had a big first half already, looking for more. Double pumps, throws, completes, and it's first down and out of bounds to Dylan.
To the outside. Brenton Cox, number 1, is standing right there. He just rips it right by him. Cox puts his hands on.
There's no doubt about that. McIntosh, there's another quick throw to McConkey. He's got the first down. He's got it right about to the field goal line. Still 50 as clock just starts to wind again. Bennett on first down. Flush to his left and throws it away over on the Georgia sideline. Stetson Bennett, quick throw. That's incomplete. Broken up. Third down and 10. Bennett loads, fires, back shoulder to McConkey at the 10. Flags are down. He's inside the 10.
Right by with his left hand. Marshall's in phase, kind of gives him a push. Passing. Let's see what we see. They're jostling. Gives him a shove. Whatever.
Well, the flag came from the official that was behind the field judge.
I don't know.
Goal for Georgia.
I do know. I think that's a bad call.
I think you're right. Bennett on first and goal. Overshot. Dominique Kiersjack. Bennett. Slant. McConkey. Touchdown.
Uses the tight end here. The tight end here brings him underneath for the easy play.
So the big first half. Play action. Bennett throws way over Brock Bowers.
Tight ends. Bowers coming across. Open. Easy throw. Not a good throw.
Center. With the play fake. And a deep ball, and it's intercepted. Picked off. Amari Burney, who almost had one earlier. And now
so here's Burney right here. Watch the wheel come out. Watch him cut inside. Burney makes a great athletic move, cuts in for the ball, and a late hit.
That was number 22 on Dejon Edwards. Coming in right there.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Just unnecessary rough.
Reception against Utah in week 1. Second down and 12. Bennett hasn't thrown since that last interception. Fires this one and caught. Boy, that was a tight window.
2 years ago, Jack Saint broke his leg on a touchdown play. Saw him play basketball and decided, yeah, I like this guy.
Going for Darnell Washington, just kind of throwing.
That was dangerous. If that ball would have been on target, Dean would have had a chance there.
Front. With a shift defensively, they're going to bring an extra man. McConkey, wide out screen, got a block that time from Bowers. First down, Georgia.
You'll get this one, and then Bowers kicks out. That's pretty nice. You go. It looks like you go trips formation with 2 of your best blockers are out there. It's the new. I tell you, we saw Jalen Hyatt play.
He throws out of the RPO and up to the side. 7. Zips it down the middle into traffic. Incomplete.
Threw a pump. Breaks out. Ball's in front of him. See, another thing on that play, if you looked at Rosemary Jack Saint's pass, he kind of fades away from the quarterback as well. If he comes straight across there, it's an easier.
4th down and 7.
All man-to-man coverage.
McConkey in motion. Blitz coming off the edge. Flags are down. Might be a free play. Bowers has got it to the 4-yard line.
Remember, his eyes will be moving as he turns to the outside. It was a free play like Ness said. Back shoulder, a spinner, and our athlete was better than their athlete. If you're Georgia on that call.
And again, just trying to chew clock up here. Although they will throw. And he's going to go long near sideline, just over the outstretched arms.
Official right on the sideline.
Little hand fighting going on there. Ooh, I don't know. They're going to call it on Jason Marshall.
Holding. Defense, number 3. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
2 for 2 today, 8 for 8 on the year. 4th down and 3 here. Stetson Bennett and completes it to Big Darnell Washington, who dropped the ball, and they're going to call it incomplete.
Yep, they are on the field. Perfect play call. Got who you want. Stetson delivers it, catches it.
Just didn't have it long enough.
Georgia catches him.
And with tempo, the quick throw out, complete, but not for a first down to Kieras. And again, Georgia going, hurry up, down the, oh!
Man.
Almost.
To the tallest guy in the field, Darnell Washington. Pulled the string just a bit, and that one could have been really bad.
That shocked Banks, I think,
Absolutely.
a little bit. Bennett over the middle again, this time in some traffic to Bowers, first down.
He'll be tight sometimes, but he'll also get the matchup he wants against a strong safety. There's that blitz look again. Banks goes wide and they attack with 5.
Bennett, the fade to the corner, trying to get it to Bowers. Little handful. Turnage was in coverage.
Yeah, anytime you get one-on-one coverage near the goal line with these tight ends, they're going to see the ball.
At the 13, 2nd down and 10. Bennett scans the field, throws to the end zone, incomplete, intended for...
Tennessee offensive line gave him plenty of time. It was delivered properly. Good coverage.
The 3. Bennett, pressure coming. Got away from one man, and now he's going to tuck it and go with it. Got the first down. He might have the touchdown.
His legs, the extra dimension. A free blitzer, and that's a touchdown. His foot was in bounds. He hit the pylon as he got hit. And that's going to be a touchdown.
They did not call it a touchdown on the field, but I'm with Gary. And he's coming right at you in our AT&T 5G pylon cam. And there goes the cam. And just under 6 to go in the first quarter. Georgia with the lead after the touchdown on their last drive. Bennett sidearms one out to Brock Bowers. Bowers out to a...
So the safety Trayvon Flowers was feeling this route the whole way, but that quick release by Stetson Bennett. And they do.
Here they come. Throw is a little bit behind the receiver.
As you see Stetson Bennett, he wants that receiver to stop. When Blaylock went inside, he thought Blaylock would just field goal.
Dejon Edwards behind Stetson Bennett, who's under center with Brock Bowers, the motion man. Play fake. Bennett loads it. Fires to the end zone. McConkey, touchdown. One play, 6 more points.
Touchdown, watch it. Just a little wiggle, and he's gone. A little wiggle, and he's gone. Easy throw, perfect call. Take advantage of the team that's...
Bennett gonna go deep again. Kenny McIntosh out of the backfield and on the run. All the way down inside the 15.
Yards. This time they set him up on the wheel route. And he runs right by it. And you don't want to...
Bennett looks left, goes high. Touchdown. Rosen.
See if he got 1 foot down.
He got 2 foot down.
That's all you need. And you're taught when you throw the ball to the end zone, just keep it just under the crossbar. Okay, your guy goes up. These guys can all go up and get it. Watch it, just under the crossbar, and that's how they catch it.
There's a beautiful shot right there. 5-yard touchdown pass. Bennett second. Quick throw to Bowers. And Brock Bowers taking some Tennessee balls with him, and the Georgia offense helping push him very close to a first down.
Of Tennessee.
Right, what a difference, huh?
Yep.
They fake the end around. Bennett loads, goes long. And he outshot everybody. Arian Smith was.
To remind this Tennessee defense, we're going to continue. You play man, we're going to continue to go deep balls. Great coverage that time.
This is a big one. 3rd and 14. Quick throw out in the flat. And it's going to be punting situation. First down at the 45. Bennett Takes a short route across the middle and is going to be close to a first.
Down the middle of the field. He gets high-low coverage, so he comes off of him and then went into the middle. Beautiful job.
Now the throw out to Edwards out of the backfield. Made one man miss, got tripped up.
What a play.
Boy, tripped him up.
Yeah, I think he had about another 6-7 yards at least. I mean,
Bennett throws complete. McConkey first down and more.
you have ability to go into that. Instead of running, you got a quarterback that wants to throw the ball. That's ingrained in Stetson Bennett. He's not a...
On 2nd and 9, Bennett throws a little bit behind Rosamy's Jack Saint, but it's still going to be 3rd down and about 4. You can see him right on the bottom of your screen with his palms down. And then a little jump pass to McConkey. He's inside the 10.
Toss to the outside, covered well by Tennessee. Climbed the pocket, and as Ness said.
On the left side, the other 3 receivers to the right. Tennessee corner blitz, quick throw to Gary Call. McIntosh down to the...
Quick throw, slant. Kirby's running down the field, right there. Watch him call a timeout at the bottom of the screen.
Pretty good speed.
Yep, well. Let's put it this way, Kirby would not recruit Kirby.
He switches sides. Bowers down to the bottom of your screen. It's a rollout by Bennett and a throw to the corner, and it's broken up. Incomplete.
So,
extra bodies. Let's wait and see.
I think they're...
Now they got the field goal unit out there. Quick play fake and trying to get it to Bowers on a slant. Incomplete.
Option of handing that ball off. Got one-on-one. Decent coverage. A little bit high, right?
Yep.
Too high.
Jackson and McConkey to the right side where Bowers is in the slot on 3rd and 6. Bennett fires complete to McConkey. He's been one of his main targets today. First down, Jordan up top. Bowers is on that side with him. The throw's going to McConkey with Bowers blocking for him, and McConkey's got not only a first down, but a lot more. All the way to the 40-yard line.
Pulling lineman this way, faking the back this way, to the right, and then you throw to the left. Beautifully designed play.
And he will throw. And he's going to go for all of it. Man out there. Broken up. It was Arian Smith.
Into the play. It did. Went right through his arms. It was not even, I mean, it was good coverage, but it was.
So 1st and 15. Bennett zings one, caught. Marcus Rosemy.
Crowd a little bit is to go fast.
After a gain of 10, out wide it goes to Rosemy Jack Saint again. He's stacked up at half.
To front.
That was the last meeting. It was in Athens in 2020. Bowers his first catch and drags tacklers with him.
What you see, everything that Bowers can do. He's working on a safety's hands, and then he breaks tackle.
15-yard gain. Bennett on target again. And it's the other tight end, Darnell Wally, and they have to with the play clock running down, and Bennett dropped the snap, and they got on it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the huddle quickly, they want to snap it quick, and they don't get a clean exchange between
Kendall Milton now the tailback, play fake, wide open. Brock Bowers the touchdown.
How can you not expect on third?
Tigers in Atlanta for the SEC championship. Stetson Bennett, high throw, not sure if that was intentional or not. Some question why it's allowed. It's a pretty neat tradition here. Brock Bowers did not get the first down for the game so far. 4-man rush. They pressured Bennett. His arm got hit, and it is intercepted. Colin Duncan bringing it back for State. He shoved out of bounds.
Yeah, Tyrus Wheat on the blitz. Got the arm. The ball hung and fluttered in the air. And Mississippi State, who's done a good job taking the football away this year, is there for the interception. Colin Duncan. This is a beautiful game last week by Stetson.
He hit the deep ball regularly, particularly early. He throws on the run and threw that one up for grabs. More dominated Tennessee to earn the #1 ranking. Will they still be there when we watch on Tuesday night?
Blitzer right here. Watson, the linebacker.
Nice pocket for Bennett, and he's on target to Ladd McConkey. Gain of 15, they go quickly. They're at the 45 of MSU. Kearis Jackson spins forward and gets 4. Check down to Edwards, and he stepped out of bounds at the 49-yard line. In Mississippi, where he was the head coach for 3 years at Southern Miss, down in Hattiesburg. Bowers takes off after the catch, and there's a flag down. Fast start again. They've outscored their opponents now 95-9 in the first quarter this season, leading 7-0 after one here. Here's Bowers again. And it took a lot for Nathaniel Buki. Dejon Edwards, the running back. Will they actually snap it? Yes, they will. Stetson Bennett surges forward, looks to have the first down.
Pace right now over 500 yards a game.
After the play fake, checks it down to Darnell Washington. Good job by Buki. Drive. Marched right down the field and scored on a touchdown pass. Bennett to Bowers. Just 3 points since. Ladd McConkey gets the first down. 14 out of 18 for 117. The touchdown and the interception. And he can do this as well. Slides down.
8 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not much of a passing threat, but the quarterback run was a problem.
It was a big problem, as you said. A lot of pirouettes. And then he threw it away. He actually had Ladd
left the tackle box and threw it away.
Third down and 5. Zach Garnett brings pressure, and they leave the man wide open on the far sideline. Edwards, first down. It's a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, here comes the pressure. Nobody accounts for him. They were expecting the well picked up by Stetson Bennett with his eyes.
Bennett for Kearis Jackson.
What a catch.
For a first down for Georgia at the 14-yard line.
What body control, because and Kearis Jackson just made a wonderful play.
Bennett, another man open. It's Jackson again. And was the final score of the game, the Georgia 31-24 win. Bennett, shake and bake, touchdown. Stetson Bennett.
My man. Watch this move by Stetson Bennett.
96 for Georgia is wearing 44.
Wow. He had a 13-yard touchdown on third down last week to start the scoring against us. He gets to hold the light, and then he eats.
42 seconds to go. Georgia throwing a pass. Trusting Stetson Bennett not to make a big mistake, and he threw that one away to start the year. And he has had a tremendous season. Dumps it off, incomplete. Well, now with the decision to Stetson Bennett, pressure coming, throws through the hands of his intended receiver. Forbes is right there with him.
He's reading the eyes, and when he saw the hands go up, he just got that hand up in between the hands of the receiver. That's just well.
Big play, even though we're early in the third quarter. 4-man rush, lots of time. Stetson Bennett for Jackson. Kearis Jackson, another deep ball catch.
It was a beautiful throw. Watch, he's going to just drop it in this area right here. Beautiful throw, touch by Stetson Bennett. Wow. And the safety coming over the top to help, or the corner, Richardson, just a little bit late to get there.
Because if it's incomplete, you're going to punt anyway. Here's Bennett going deep again. And that one was close to its targets in the first half. He had a touchdown. They bring pressure. They got in Bennett's face. Jet Johnson, the linebacker, and now.
Pass interference, defense number 13. Penalty comes with an automatic first down.
It was Forbes working against McConkey, and that's where Stetson Bennett was going with.
Bennett zings one to the goal line. Touchdown, Ladd McConkey.
Job of attacking leverage of the defender. He's in the slot. The defender has inside position. He takes that away.
On time. Branson Robinson is in a running back. Bennett. They look like pretty good looking sweatshirts too. He has it batted down and is it intercepted
right at the line of scrimmage. Tyrus Wheat just reached up with one hand, and I think he just pulled it off the body of the center, Cedric Van Pram. He wasn't going to get there for the sack. He bats it down. It's in between he and the center, and he just kind of grabs the football. The center had no idea where the football was. He's just pass protecting. What an athletic play.
Pass. Mississippi State back in the game. Off the fake. Stetson Bennett almost intercepted again. McConkey.
If he just throws it to Washington coming out here, he's got an easy completion. But he gets a little greedy. He wants to go downfield. And he throws it into coverage, and he's very lucky.
To the line for third down and just under 2. Bennett fires, caught. Rosemy Jackson shoved out of bounds with a first down. St. Thomas Aquinas produced so many outstanding players. Bennett takes off running. He's across the line of scrimmage and dives down. Going to mark it at about the 49-yard. On 2nd and 6. There's the tight end wide open in the flat. Darnell Washington. Camryon Richardson looked like. Here comes pressure. He just got it off. McConkey! Another by Jalen Green with help from others.
See, when you go from the slot, you've got all that room to the outside. Throw it over the outside shoulder. Impossible to defend. We look at it from the progressive pylon cam. Perfect.
Third down and goal. They bring pressure. It's well blocked. McConkey for Bowers.
Going for Bowers. It's a good throw, but a beautiful play by Jackie Matthews. And you don't see Bowers. If he gets his hands on him, he doesn't miss too many of them.
Well, McConkey's almost as many total yards as Mississippi State. Play fake. Wanted Bowers. Settles for the other tight end, Washington. Touchdown, Georgia.
All right, you got one guy going to the front of the end zone. You got the other guy going to the back. And you just read the defense. And when you got a 6'7" guy in the back of the end zone, it's kind of an easy target, especially when he's wide open.
It's his first touchdown catch of the season. And the second of his career. The other. Last time Georgia and LSU met was in the SEC championship game in 2019. LSU won big. That was their.
McConkey in motion. They're going to give it to him. And a little handoff. And that's going to go as a pass. And a
Georgia offensive line, and we're talking about how they get their blocks. Their tackles are very athletic. You saw McClendon, number 70, getting downfield. But everybody.
Second down and 8. McConkey again in motion. Bennett's going to throw it out in the flat to Dylan Bell. And Bell's short of the. Get the sticks moved. The 43, Bennett looking left and now going deep sideline. Overshot Darnell Washington.
Game, especially throwing. Comes right out, goes on the wheel route down the sideline. But anytime you lay the ball up even a bit, you have to factor in the wind on your throws.
Just that close. The biggest target. Good. 2nd and 9. They fake. No, they do fake the toss. Bennett still got it. A double clutch there, and Bennett goes out at the 10-yard line.
By this Kentucky defense. A lot happening there. Fake one way, trying to get Washington in the flat. Bowers is camped in for a short throw. No one really open.
It's kind of like the 6. They can get it first at the 4. Stetson Bennett flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to try to run, and he only got back to the line of scrimmage.
Kentucky defense here playing zone coverage, kind of matching up within that zone. You know, through the season against Oregon, they went 7 for 7 touchdowns. Auburn 5 for 5 touchdowns. Field.
Third down and 3. Empty backfield. Stetson Bennett going to loft it over to Kenny McIntosh. McIntosh inside the 35 and a first down.
Things he raved about Stetson Bennett. He doesn't make any mistakes. He's a veteran. He's seen it all. You see it right. Throws his hot, makes it hurt.
And now a quick throw out to McConkey. And McConkey spins inside the 30 down to the 27 to pass.
Right.
Kendall Milton in there now. Bennett off the bootleg. Throws on the run, little sidearm dart over to McConkey. McConkey inside the 10. And it's for
college football. You get snaps, you get looks. And here he is. He's out. No patience. And then he just dumps it off at the last second. Yep, that's as easy as it is.
First and goal. And he is. Bennett fires, end zone, overshot.
Now they got to go third down pass, incomplete. Got to take the field goal.
Todd Lesney, who hit from 20. First down from the 24. Play action, sidearm. Bowers. Brock Bowers cuts it outside. Got to the 30, and it was a nice.
Kentucky defense, who's played so well all year. I mean, only one team in the last 14 games has.
With just over a minute to go in the quarter. Stetson Bennett fires near side, too high for Bowers. And
you throw this one short, Phillips could run underneath it, change the whole feeling of this football game. Yeah, a little long, but.
Spotted right at the 40.
He does.
Bennett lobs it over the middle to McIntosh out of the backfield.
Take a timeout for Georgia right now.
Got it to the 40. He was left. 40 seconds till halftime. Bennett waiting. Thought about running. Now he reloads, and gets rid of it. That was a waste.
Towards Bowers on the left side. He had nowhere to go. He wanted to go to Brock Bowers. Kentucky took him away, and then really nowhere to go with the football. Yeah, that would have been a dangerous pass to Lad McConkey right there. Was receiver. No help.
Bennett looking right the whole way. Fires into some traffic and completes it to Rosemary Jack Saint, but that was a short gain.
You know, they could go down and spike the. No, I knew they had a first down. It's just whether they wanted to waste a play.
They got it out to the same guy. And
really no pass rush, any effect in this game so far. Three-man rush.
Bennett fires far side. Did McConkey come down with it? No, he's out of bounds.
His left foot. Does he catch this? Catches it, or does he bobble it? That's close.
Sure is.
Quick out.
One of the two. Yep. Got to hustle. There's the quick out. Bowers gets leveled.
Yeah, I thought he was tackled backwards out of bounds here. Not any forward progress. I'm wondering why that clock doesn't keep running on that play. He did not have forward progress. I think this half should be over. I think
McConkey, the leading receiver. He's in tight on the left side. Rosemary Jack Saint looked like a broken play. Stetson Bennett makes something out of it, though. Gets out.
There's no pass available on the RPO, so I just got to follow up because I don't want to get yelled.
Tight end, a wide receiver, and a quarterback. Play action. Stetson Bennett's going to go deep.
Oh, man.
And he threw it right to Kentucky. Intercepted.
Ball off. Okay, watch. Lad McConkey thinks, no, there's safety there. Got nowhere to go. He's not throwing it. Oh, he is. He's throwing it to me.
So Kentucky gets what they desperately needed, a turnover to open the third.
Great cuts on that play.
First down at the 22. Now Bennett's going to loft it out to Edwards. Edwards got a block on the corner, got inside the 20 to the 19. This is on the right side. McConkey is as well.
They have not been able to get pressure bringing forward. Do they dare blitz?
Play clock down to 1. Just got it off. They're going to bring pressure from the secondary. Bennett throws, almost intercepted, but it's caught by Blaylock. Dominic Blaylock, and a big play for Georgia.
Look at that. Inches away to the outside. That's an outside linebacker right there, and he had a chance. There was nobody there to even make the tackle.
When he hits that hole, he really explodes. Here's a lob pass, and out of bounds at the 5 is Dominic Blaylock. Georgia second down and 9. And here comes Stetson Bennett's going to get a first down and tiptoes out. Design pretty much.
Yep.
It's a big play.
I thought we would have seen it a couple times near the goal line to kind of put this game away. As Gene likes to say, emptying the bucket. Georgia emptied their bucket on their short yardage and goal line plays, and they didn't work.
Came up over.
Yep.
Bennett trying to get pushed from behind by both McIntosh and Bauer, and didn't get there.
So now the Dogs to the offense. End around to Brock Bowers. Looking for another title, but finds himself in the rare position of being down on the scoreboard to start a game. And now Georgia Tech's defense rallies to make the stop on Bowers for no gain. It will be third down. Fifth best on third down in America, best in the SEC. Bennett on third down and 6. Incomplete. No. Play action on first down for Bennett. Looking downfield, the check down wasn't there, but a running alley is. And the quarterback cruises to the 36-yard line. As he play action, and Bennett checks one down, incomplete through the hands of Bowers. Empty backfield for Stetson Bennett. 4-man rush. Slant. Fits it in.
His eyes, right? Peek to left, the flat's out there. See how calm his feet are? And then I love the throw. So often the slant is face mask. Watch his bell works, patience, get cross face. Now put it on his belly button right there so he can use his 6'1". Make sure he can secure that catch.
Play action and a rollout for Bennett. Slings one to the sideline. The catch made by Darnell Washington. Large human. We just saw him use that size there.
Look at that play fake from Stetson. Put it on his belly, keep the eyes, and then there's Washington. The thing I love about Washington, Bob, is I think
That's why Mel Kiper, as you could see, had him as the number 3 tight end prospect in the upcoming draft. Quarterback draw goes nowhere. Stetson Bennett
just off the middle of your screen. I'm surprised Stetson doesn't throw the fade down at the bottom of the screen to Bell, but Powell Lee's just a
4-man rush. Stepping up in the pocket, Bennett keeping his eyes downfield. Going to take off and run again. Into the red zone. Toe taps along the sideline. Close to a first down.
Only thing he could do with the football. Everyone's covered down. Go loose, use your feet. Little ball fake right there to Ely. Get on the sideline.
Fade route. Incomplete.
Get this ball out just a little bit more to that back pylon. You can see Rosemary Jack Saint trying to go up there to elevate to go make that catch over Sims. You really want to throw it.
Bennett looks that way, lobs it for Bowers. Knocked away.
Watch McConkey. That's a little bit of the end of the play. You can see Brock Bowers go up to try to go make that catch. Now, look at this. They're trying to get there's no contact made. I'd actually argue that Georgia Tech has got a little bit of McConkey's jersey. That's a missed call. Georgia Tech should decline that penalty, but they're trying to get McConkey as a pick player.
McIntosh back in on third down and goal. Instead, Bennett to the air. Into the end zone. Caught in the air. Rosemary Jackson. Touchdown, Georgia.
Gonna in and out it, meaning you take the inside, I take the outside. Watch Jack Saint, see how he's patient and then breaks away. Stetson Bennett put the ball up at the face mask or higher. Really good feel for that route running. Use the motion to get information. Ball placement by Stetson Bennett. Jack Saint's out. He could run the football again.
Instead, they'll throw it. A fade down the sideline, incomplete behind Dylan Bell. Third down and 4. Now, Georgia Tech brings a blitz. They throw behind it. Wide open. McIntosh down the sideline. Perfectly read by Stetson. Down to 20. 4-man rush. Tunnel screen to Bowers. To the 37-yard line.
Kick the ball to the perimeter. You got one-on-one.
Might be a free play. Looked like they jumped. So it's a lob down the sideline for McConkey. Knocked out of bounds to get a third down stop. Yellow Jackets show blitz. They'll rush only 4. Bennett, he's going to take a shot down to the end zone. In the back right corner. Arian Smith. Certainly worth another look.
Great adjustment. Ball to the belly. I mean, there is a little bit of a gather on the football there. It's a great shot right here. Doesn't have it, doesn't have it, doesn't have it.
I think it's a good call. I think by
it's
the
left
time,
knee, right?
By the time he brought it back in and fully controlled it, his knee hits the sideline.
Doesn't have it, doesn't have it, doesn't have it. Now has it, and that left knee looks like it touches out first.
Very close.
If he catches it clean, then I think
15-yard line of Tech. Bennett on a rollout. Up against the sideline. Has to throw it away. Good coverage in the secondary.
You got to take advantage of the shell coverage.
Stetson Bennett looks that way. Here comes the pressure. He throws one, and it is caught. Bowers inside the 10, down to the 5.
We watch the right side, okay? Stetson Bennett's gonna move, and then he's gonna place it out in front of Bowers. Bowers ran what we call a whip route. He pushes up, then he breaks to the out, then snaps back inside. He allows the coverage to be lifted off.
Play fake, Bennett, quarterback keeper, at the goal line. Short. He got it.
Play is under video review.
So the replay booth stopping to see if Bennett broke the plane. If he is ruled to have been short, that robs Georgia of what they wanted to do, which was to go quick, but he might have gotten in.
Golly, that is close, man.
Bennett on a keeper. A little stutter step. Did he lose the football? Is he short as well? The officials said he came down inside the 1-yard line.
Zone read. Does he get in as he reaches this ball out? Yeah. Unless he's down before that ball crosses the plane. What a great effort. I don't want him in the shotgun.
The one. I formation. Milton is now the I back. Play action. Bennett into the end zone. Underthrown. Scooped up by Bowers. Touchdown.
Is it hit?
Bowers took it right off the top of the grass, and it was ruled a completion and a touchdown on the field. Does the ball touch the ground? Have to think replay will stop play once again to take a look at this.
His hands are not underneath the ball, right? This kid, the obsession with the craft and the work ethic behind it.
Bennett to throw on third down, lobs it left, and the ball jarred free. And they'll say incomplete pass. Edwards had it, but he was... They hustle back up to the line. Bennett, off play action, looking downfield. Deep one, down the left sideline. Drops it in! There goes Kenny McIntosh! McIntosh inside the 10, out of bounds. It'll be goal to go with a flag.
Automatic first down.
You're going to go post, clear it out, and here's McIntosh that's going to run the wheel route. Ball fake, that the defense clears out. Look at these defenders have vision back. McIntosh runs by him. Stetson Bennett puts it over the top. What an aggressive play call by Todd
for the first down. Scans the field, running out of time, lobs one to the far side, incomplete.
With it, makes the play. Watch him playing right there, stays with his man, crowds it, and then he goes and takes it. Nobody open to throw. Maybe there was, but
Brock Bowers in motion and now settles in. The blitz off the corner. Bennett runs the other way away from it and throws a strike at a first down. And it's left.
The team would just attack LSU in the run game. They'll play it safe. Todd Monken saw 3 plays and he goes, you know what? We're going to. Next it'll be the tight ends.
Play fake, RPO down the middle, and tight end named Brock Bowers right on Gary's call. First down.
Important football game, an important drive. You look to your money players. Mind him on purpose.
47th catch for Bowers. And now it's Bowers again on a crossing route. And he's still going. Brock Bowers all the way to the 18-yard line.
Bryce Young, lots of questions. Didn't win that game, but he got it rolling, and now he's the trigger man. Everybody on this team believes in him.
Toss sweep. McIntosh got it.
And block go to his legs like that. You got to take him on high. Good call.
The right-hand side, and so is McConkey. But Bennett's looking the other way. And slipping and going down is
he warmed up, did not play. This week he warmed up. Oh, could not get out of his break. Comes in with the stutter, anticipates the throw from Stetson. Perfect spot, falls down.
Dejon Edwards in the backfield and gets in motion out of it. Bennett throws on the run. Bowers, touchdown, Georgia. 3 catches on the drop.
Mitchell falls down. They come right back to their other star. This time a perfect throw on the run. Just a long handoff.
2. Let's see if they go for a quick strike. Bennett does. Got it. McConkey, touchdown.
Side route, comes in motion, goes upfield, gets outside technique, bad technique. Man-to-man coverage, terrible technique, gave him the inside. That was a gift, but the
down and a touchdown. Just got the Bulldogs a first down that time on the 29. Stetson Bennett, plenty of time, deep middle, got it, complete. And it's Rosalie Jack Saints for
this area right here, and then he just kind of drifts. Where am I? Where am I? Let me find more open space. And then, against the momentum, going to the outside, he reaches back and snatches it. Beautiful.
Nice catch.
And again, Dylan Bell is downfield, but Washington cleans it up.
First down at the 30. They go right back to Milton on a toss, but he's going to lose a couple of yards.
2 different types, 19 and 0. Bowers gets one guy. Inside number 0, Rosemary Jack Saint gets his block. Point of attack, 3-on-3. Dangerous player.
Then it goes left side, Bowers. And it's going to bring up third down.
They're coming off the interview. Watch it down here. Ball went the other way, but this is what Georgia's hoping for, is Mitchell to be healthy. Look at that route.
11, 112 yards and 2 touchdowns.
3-man rush.
Bennett thought about running, now he will. And he's not going to get the first down.
So the deep watch. Just rush 3, drop, keep your eyes on the quarterback, and then when he scrambles, close ground. Space players. LSU has great athletes in space.
Third down, second down at 11. Baskerville does come on the blitz. Stetson Bennett fires a little too far in front.
Be me. Let's see if it is.
Yep. It's a right cross from Baskerville.
That's an easy call for the quarterback.
And he still. Bowers moves into a slot on the right side. And Bennett going deep for McConkey, overshot him.
That ball go before he wanted to. He feels the pass rush coming from his right side, and he says, I got to pick a spot, a little bit more air on it.
Slips a little bit as he throws. Still got it complete to midfield.
On the end, got just enough of him.
Pump fake, late throw over the middle, and still got it complete.
You know, on that one,
still conversation with the coach.
This didn't work. Now watch how he lets this go. He'd be going, we don't need this. Just take the easy one. He looks like,
they do whatever they need to do. If it's run, run. If it has to be through the air, they're doing pretty well at that too. That pass intended for Rosalie Jack Saint, incomplete. Ward in the cup.
Good coverage. If you're playing bump and run, you got to win at the line of scrimmage. And Jay Ward did great coverage.
Bennett fires down the middle, complete first down. And it's Dominic Blaylock.
Just long enough. He can feel. He sees it man to man, right in the face of the blitz. He lets that ball go. Courageous throw.
Warren McClendon shaken up on the play. First down, Georgia at the 25. They flare it out. And McIntosh got about 50 in motion. Bennett going to go out to his safety valve. McConkey knew he was out there the whole time. And he actually picked up about it. And they come the other way to Bowers. Bowers made one guy miss, got the first down.
This Georgia team can mash you with the running game. Now they're throwing tight ends, wide receivers, running backs. You got to defend the whole.
Big Darnell Washington in motion. And that ball drops by Dylan Bennett. Down the middle to the end zone. Touchdown, Darnell Washington.
One unicorn's fast, the other unicorn is big. And you like to throw to the big one over the middle of the field. Just throw it high. Easy.
Championship game. Looks like he's maybe heading to the MVP of the SEC title game. This is Kearis Jackson. Jackson, big gainer. Shoved out of bounds.
A scrimmage. And it's Bowers who gets it.
Who else, right?
Yep.
And then 19 yards later, Kearis Jackson with a stiff arm to the face. Quick throw. McConkey broke a tackle. Heading to the end zone. Got it down to
one of those bruises. Again, Bowers gets the block. McConkey pulls through. And then gets kind of landed on, doesn't he, at the end of that play?
I thought the big hit came up high, but I wasn't watching.
Well, watch at the end. He gets landed on right there on that left knee.
Oh, yeah.
Right knee gets tucked underneath.
Side. Here's the rollout. Bowers is in the end zone. So is Dylan Bell. Touchdown, Georgia.
Bowers goes here. Dylan Bell comes across. Both are wide open. Had him in the corner, takes him in the middle. Perfect decision by Stetson Bennett.
The Geico halftime report, 1st and 10, Georgia. Quick slant, complete. Rosemary Jackson out to midfield.
Screen, you got the easy one to the right side. Nobody over your slot receiver, just take it.
Right at the midfield stripe. Flags down. Stetson Bennett hit as he throws. And is it intercepted? It's very close. They faked the end around. Bennett now will come back to the man that was coming end around, and that's Arian Smith, one of the fastest guys on the team.
Ryan, open field tackle on a fast football player. Wanted to go deep, good coverage. Nowhere to go with the ball, but the drop-off. Watch his tackle. That's a big tackle.
No doubt.
One-on-one against a big-time athlete. Ryan gets him down.
Wrap them
off right offensive tackle.
On 2nd and 5, ball's out again. And this time LSU's got it.
Stops.
Quick throw, and that's a one-hopper. Georgia's going to have to give him. Come on, let's go.
Into the half. The aggressive drive, putting a field goal up. Then after the turnover, 10 points here on this LSU.
I would think.
Nope, they go
quick
short.
Slip screen, first down, a bunch more.
Yep.
Rosemary Jack Saints. He's got it all the way up.
In the last possession, Stetson threw it into the ground. This time, remember, in college ball, you're allowed to block downfield if the pass is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Bowers is blocking. Another block, and boy, nice first down. Georgia needs something I think college football should look at.
2nd and 7, Bennett. Whoa, what a strike to Bowers.
He's 6'4", 230 pounds. He's lined up next to a guy in Washington who's 6'7", 6'8", 270. So he looks small. He's not. He's a normal size type.
Trying to get your second. It's a movie script.
They throw it, and there's a catch made on the far side. That's the first since week 2.
Big matchup on the perimeter. So much talk about the tight ends, but I think Georgia feels very confident that they can win on the outside.
Mitchell had a really bad high ankle sprain, missed 9 games. First down throw again, and there's the catch made to Marcus Rosemary Jackson. So let's check
the best he can. You're going to give up some plays, but you can't allow yards after the catch.
Aggressive approach from Todd Monken, who calls the play as Georgia looking to throw again. Bennett across the middle, and the catch is made. And that's Mitchell making an instant impact.
And it opened up right behind the backers.
22-yard gain. Bennett from the pocket again, slings it off his back foot, and breaking off throughout that time.
Here's that look, little play action. See the backers, their eyes in the backfield. That's the biggest challenge they have tonight, is Todd Monken.
Empty backfield on 2nd and 10. Bennett has plenty of time again and finds Big O Washington over the middle. He's just hard to guard. Eichenberg gets him down near them.
5 passes from Georgia.
Really quick now. Bennett flushed, chased, and he'll take a short loss there.
If he hands this off, watch the backers coming down. We saw this against Michigan. If he hands that off to 6, goodbye. Walks to the end zone. Instant pass.
Milton is in the game. They fake it to him. Bennett rolls out and flips it on the bootleg, and there's the first catch by Bowers, who's really hard to tackle. Has struggled in the red zone too. Bennett. He'll be dropped. Had time.
From time to time, look at the 2 backers coming. See the up at the top, Tuimoloau doesn't give up on that effort right there. Steele Chambers, one of the blitzing linebackers, along with Eichenberg. They force him to step up, and Tuimoloau able to there.
Vanderbilt got him a couple times in that route. Ball quickly out. McIntosh knifing to the end zone. Touchdown.
Here, and then get the lineman out in front, and you get behind it. You'll see the receiver to the outside there, the big tight end Washington. Throw it, now get behind that convoy of blockers. See them finishing blocks on those defensive backs. What?
McIntosh is the back. It's McConkey in motion. Bennett avoids the rush and delivers, but it's intercepted. He threw it right to Steele Chambers. And the first bad decision.
Wouldn't allow it. Hit play action, comes out this way, but watch the pressure force him to have to step up. And I think that surprised him, and he gets rid of the ball quickly on a wheel route. Then Steele Chambers covers perfectly. Look at 22. He's anticipating this throw to Kenny McIntosh. Is right there, and a rare mistake by
scheme for Georgia at this point. Pressure. Bennett trying to escape. He's got some space in the left, directing traffic. Finally throws the ball very near the line of scrimmage. I think he was beyond it. Ryan Day's pointing, and the flag is out.
Yeah.
Kendall Milton is the back. Bennett's going to launch downfield on the run. Caught! Arian Smith, the speedster, makes the catch down to the Buckeyes.
When you have a receiver like this that can get to the middle of the field, these linebackers with 2 deep safeties, he's got to run with that. He anticipates it, he tries to get a head start, but you're talking about a track athlete. Great.
It's McIntosh in motion. Bennett's going to run it. Can he get the edge? He walks in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Watch the block here on the outside by Oscar Delp. Kind of seals the edge and allows the left tackle, Broderick Jones, to come around and lead the quarterback. Nobody left because of the formation, the motion to the right. Everybody on the defense is off to the right. Very easy. You seal the edge, you bring the tackle around, and Stetson Bennett's got great. I know Ohio State trying to make adjustments.
With tempo, Bennett launching downfield, and it's broken up beautifully. That was
They get aligned, and Cam Brown, the last second, because he has eyes on the football, he's able to get that left hand. See his eyes? Locates the ball and then times it up to knock it away.
Play clock at 3. Bennett has time. Delivers over the middle. Strike. First down. Roseby Jackson rolling down.
Hickman down here. Look how tight this window is to be able to throw this into the middle. Buckeyes expecting a crosser. They're there, but a good job of making the throw. And Roseby Jackson coming back downhill to the football helps convert there.
A 28-yard gain on that third.
Stetson Bennett, the play action game.
Bowers motions in on 2nd and 10. Bennett flips it down and is incomplete. Edwards got a hand on it but couldn't collect it. McIntosh to his left. Here comes the blitz. Bennett backpedals and flips it short. And it's catch made for the first time tonight by Ladd McConkey, who's fighting through some knee.
Ransom, Chris. And then on the outside, you see McConkey just settle there. And the big thing is, can you tackle these receivers and tight ends after they make receptions? Denzel Burke comes up and keeps him short of the first down.
Time remaining and a couple timeouts. They made a lot of big plays downfield, but Tuimoloau said, jumped in there. 5'10", doesn't get a lot of passes batted down.
Tuimoloau at 6'4", and a great back.
But he was a key guy in keeping the energy high. Bennett pulls the ball down and delivers into traffic. And
once he came into the middle, he throws it into traffic. And Cam Brown almost comes away with a monumental turn of events. Late, see, looks left, Bowers, nope. Then he quickly just re-engaged.
Aggressive with the blitz, only blitzed Bennett 4 times in the first half. One of those he did throw the interception. Now he takes a downfield shot. It's over the head of Bowers.
That's making a lot of plays. And here they try to get the ball to Bowers. Decent coverage there by Lathan Ransom, but he's thrown the ball.
Now it's 3rd and 6. 3-man rush. Bennett all kinds of time, but it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Getting the big hand up was...
There was an opening there in the middle. Chambers might have been able to make a play on this. They take everything away on the outside, and there's that big left hand by Tyleek.
4 straight incompletions. Steps up against the 4-man rush, pumps again, and it's incomplete. He was pressured heavy by Tuimoloau.
Look at the coverage here. I mean, look downfield. They rush 4. They're playing zone. He's got some openings in the middle, but the pressure, the combination of the coverage and the pressure there eventually gets to him. That ball is out before ball is thrown. Hands coming forward before the ball comes out.
You wondered, would they blitz him a little bit more? Bennett. Drop behind the line.
Hadn't played a lot tonight, but he comes in on 3rd down, has great length. 6'5", 250. He's played a lot of football. They got pressure from the middle.
So it's a long way to go.
Bennett flips it short. McIntosh, stiff arm, escapes, makes a cut. McIntosh, one of the best backs in the country, catching the ball out of... Bennett's on the move, looking downfield. Nobody open, checks it down, delivers far side to Arian Smith, who you keep asking that question, and it's a great one. Bennett across the middle, and it's complete out of the backfield to Edwards. It's a first out of the...
That they're doubling him. Georgia really not targeting him a lot. There he is.
Down the middle, and cue, it's Bowers, who is open that time, and run with quarter.
The safety came up, and that opened up the middle. Not seen a lot of defense that they've played. That time Ransom came up and he paid for it.
And with tempo, Bennett spins free, and the move could not escape the grasp of Chambers. The quickness on the edge is something that most of... Pressure. Ball is out, but it's incomplete. Bennett had to get rid of it.
Also see a little bit of pressure coming around, and sometimes Stetson Bennett just feels that pressure. No chance sees a matchup that he likes.
He's got time, and he delivers. And there's the catch made by Bowers, but did he get there? Where's the spot? Ransom stopped him. And it's...
Yeah, he got stopped.
Short. It's short.
He got practically. Look at the left foot. It's elevated. The strength of the left hand. Trying to stay in bounds and trying to get to the line. AT&T 5G shows it to you. That left foot looked like it went out of bounds, but it goes up into the air right there. Right foot is up, and then eventually.
And 2nd and goal. They fake it to Milton. Bennett now flip it now. Underthrown. Oh, McConkey was in motion.
Look at this. He just short arms this. And usually he puts that out in front, but you can see where he throws the ball to 12. Catches it or tries to at about the 13 or 14. They're spotting the ball.
That throw. In the pocket, delivers into traffic, broken up and almost intercepted. Ronnie Hickman was in the neighborhood.
Tough route because of the inside leverage right here from Cam Brown. But watch 14 sitting here playing center field and reading the eyes. Inside leverage by Brown. Hickman's able to jump it, get involved in it. Great coverage on the inside. Boy, Cam Brown did not have a great game against State.
No one's done that to them.
No, and Ohio State getting a lead got them out of their style of play.
Play fake. Launch. Wide open. Arian Smith left alone, and Georgia strikes quickly. Back tonight. 3 catches for 129. Bennett delivers, and the 2-pointer is good to Ladd McConkey.
Middle, man-to-man over here, man-to-man over here, and what you're going to see is Ransom just lose his balance on the turn. Little stutter move to the inside. He turns to run, and he loses his balance. And when you play man free, there's nobody back there to help you out. So they haven't played a lot of that tonight. This time on 1st and 10, they do. And just like that, one defender drops, and you got nobody in the back end to take care of that mistake.
It can be a lonely position, cornerback, when you're on an island, and that's an embarrassing play for an elite athlete, and Ransom is that to stumble. And March Smith just galloping to the end zone. And how about McConkey? Again, gritting his teeth. They bring him in there. Bennett has time, flips it across the middle into traffic, and there's Brock
Bennett trusting this. Brock Bowers makes the play.
Buckeyes did not get a man off the field. Flag is down. Bennett launching deep, jump ball, and it's broken up. It was good. Bennett steps up, delivers down the middle. Kyrus Jackson makes the catch.
Against that cover 2 look for the Buckeyes.
Going fast, not because they have to, because they want to catch the defense off guard. And there's a short completion to McIntosh. In the final minute, Bennett from the pocket, launches to the edge, and caught, touchdown, A.D. Mitchell.
Mentioned the safeties getting wide, and you're able to hit one down the middle. And this requires throwing it on a line. If you loft it in the air, the safeties can come over. He puts that on a line, and the safety, McAllister, could never quite make the adjustment. Now you got the matchup in here for the touchdown with A.D. Mitchell. And look at this move at the top of the route. Gets him one-on-one, little switch release. Affects maybe the coverage, but right there, you see that little inside move affects Denzel Burke. And then the throw by Stetson Bennett, he couldn't even really get anything into it. He fell back as he released that ball, but still throws it accurately.
Couple things. Mitchell, Kirby Smart said we need a